Your country is shit, man. Yo, yo,
okay?
it's Hoshi the Hero with Banter Dragon here interrupting me
Sorry.
mid-intro. Why did I even bring you on for a second episode? Ah, jeez. I mean, I'll tell you the reasons, because we're literally starting this right after episode 1.
Yeah, it hasn't been 2 seconds.
So, you know, just playing the context for the people that, you know, care. You can go ahead and continue your thing from the last episode.
Okay, last time on whatever this game is called, I don't even know the name of the... I'm a shit co-host, what the fuck? We were talking about the UK's ban on female ejaculation. By the way, I should just say, this is only to do with porn. So presumably you can do these things in the privacy of your own bedroom, you know, because that'd be pretty hard to regulate.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to interrupt you again, because I just realized that narration is over. So I just want to talk about the chapter really quick.
Sure.
So basically the context, you know, I wasn't even reading, like, it might have already said everything, but basically, I guess for you, we're, I forget, but, okay, Binding Blades, yeah, Binding Blade, yeah, that's how you say it. The story is, I mean, it's not a bad story by any means. It's not exactly, like, super interesting either.
Is it just kind of generic?
It's a bit generic, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
It is a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, but, I mean, Sacred Stones, which came out 2 games after this, was pretty good, also on Game Boy, and story-wise. Yeah, jeez. But gameplay-wise, this chapter is pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. But then you get up here, you know, you just got this huge blob of enemies.
That looks hard.
I'm wondering how this is going to go. Like, I got really lucky last chapter, and, well, I wouldn't say really lucky. I just took advantage of a lucky crit and used that to just snowball my way to an easy victory. Now this chapter, I'm getting an idea of how I want to approach it.
Can I offer my low IQ advice and opinion?
Yeah.
If there's like a sort... Because there's that mountain pass, and I'm assuming you can't cross over it? Possibly? You can't cross over the mountain pass? Or they can't?
Yeah, you can't, like, only certain classes can.
Okay, so you could use that to your advantage and make like a... What do you call it? A choke point, where you can make them come to you.
Yeah.
In between the mountain pass.
There's this fort here which gives you extra defense and avoid, and I'm trying to make a plan that'll get Marcus onto it on turn 1, because they position him in such a way that he can't reach at turn 1. But
okay.
I'm brewing something up in my head that I think is gonna work. I think it might depend a bit on RNG, but let's hope for the best.
You're witnessing the big brain power of Jason here. The cogs are whirring. The old steam train is up and running. Chugga 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 chugga.
Let's go! Alright, alright. Oh, another really good level up. Okay,
so you can't... Is the red part... What's the red mean?
The red is where you can attack.
Okay.
Can he... No.
Do you have to attack the fort?
No. I want to... You can just walk on it if you want.
Okay.
And it'll give you a defense and avoid boost.
So you can get that big guy on the fort, I think, because there's like a red option.
Okay, so I'm going to... I don't want to attack him because I don't... Well, okay, it's Marcus. Yeah, I'm going for it. Let's see how this works. Alright. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to rescue him. And then I'm gonna move him here. I'm gonna take, and then bam, there we go. Marcus
That
on
was
the
epic.
fort. Turn 1, baby. So now these guys can't form their own choke point because I got to it first.
That's great. That was a good move.
Then go ahead and move him here. And yeah, we're good.
That looks like a really good position. Will those guys just come to you?
Right.
Like all of them? Including guys back there?
Not the guys back there. They'll start moving in a bit. Oh. Okay, so that was a bit of a small brain play. He wasn't in any danger there, and I knew that much, but I kind of forgot how... I kind of forgot that, you know, people can walk around other people in real life. So... But it's fine. Everything here is calculated. Okay, so now we get some new units. We got the mercenary, Deke. You know what Deke rhymes with? Seek, Sheik. We got Lot. We got Wade. We
Sorry, I
got
don't get
Shauna.
that joke. Can you explain that to me?
I don't either. I just said it. Well,
Okay.
because I think, like, in an old, like, this game was
Videos.
only out in Japanese, so this is a fan translation. And in the, like, old fan translation, his name was spelled weird, and it was basically Dick. And, yeah,
Wow. I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
probably not. But then,
Are you going to use those guys to hold those forts then, early?
most likely. I'm still working something out of my head, but I just realized so this guy, he's really good. She's good for utility, not really for combat. These guys are pretty booty flakes. And then I also forgot to mention at the beginning, we have a healer, so we could do this, heal people, so now we don't have to use healing items. And this guy, he's basically a convoy. You know, he can carry items around with like an infinite storage. And also, if he dies, he can come back. So he will be very valuable for me as bait. Since this is an Iron Man run.
That's mean. Money bags from Spyro 2.
And so I think you can go ahead and go back to talking about your awful country. I hope you don't mind me saying that. I don't know how nationalistic you are, but I mean,
I am. I like any good patriot. Love my country, but hate my government. Right. There wasn't much else. There wasn't much more else to say. It's just that they banned female ejaculation. So women coming. In porn videos. Some of these make no sense. I can kind of understand some of them. I can kind of understand the idea of banning fake rape. Okay, I can understand that. I can maybe kind of understand the penetration of an object associated with violence. Maybe you don't want to be sticking a knife up someone's pussy. But the idea of banning the showing of female ejaculation and... female ejaculation, face-sitting, sexual acts involving urination, spanking, whipping, or caning, and inserting more than 4 fingers into an orifice make no sense to me.
it's just... I mean, I'm not... I'm just trying to think about how they enforce this. Like, what's your country's, like...
Well, it just means that you can watch these videos provided that it's not done in the UK. So you could watch a face-sitting video. I know from experience. If it's not produced in the UK. So sadly, if you wanted to watch good old English lasses sitting on a man's face, it's not allowed. But if you wanted to watch an American lass, you can do it. Which I mean, I don't see what the idea of that is, because all you're really doing is effectively banning the UK porn industry from competing with anyone else. So what's the plan? yeah, you've stopped some people sitting on each other's face while recording. You haven't stopped them from doing it in real life. There was a protest in 2016 where a bunch of people went outside Parliament and they started sitting on each other's faces.
Oh, is this real?
This is this is real.
Oh,
It was a
Jesus.
bunch of porn actresses, and you know, they had volunteers who would allow them to sit on their face. Which, I mean, I would like to volunteer for that personally.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, but it's only recently that they're only going to start enforcing it. They already have something similar to this. The idea behind it is obviously think of the children. But they already had something similar to this, because in the UK, if you're an ISP, automatically you have to ban certain things, and you can only unban them by asking the ISP. So in terms of porn in the UK, unless the adult specifically says that children are the ISP is allowed to show this, you're not allowed to see it. So kids have already figured out what VPNs are because of that. So I'm not sure this is going to do much more than, you know, stop the technically illiterate people from watching it, or just stop people from watching as much. Full stop, because no one wants to go to a store to buy a wank license. No one wants to do that.
Okay, so I'm wondering if I actually had a chance of death there. No. Okay, so he was safe, I think.
He's taking your fault,
Speed
mate. What you can do?
11 con. Okay, so that was a dumb move. I felt like that was a dumb move, but I went for it anyway, and
Could you retreat and
Sure.
try and draw them out the forts?
yeah, I'm definitely considering that, because, I mean, let's see, because he can probably hold his own against some of these people, but then I have to rely on RNG, and that's not something I want to do in an Iron Man.
Retreat, yeah.
Yeah, definitely going to retreat. I'm wondering, because the forts block your movement a bit, so they can't, like, full pursuit, you know?
Yeah, which will give you time to set up that other choke point. I don't know if they'll go that far, though.
Yeah, they will. So,
Oh, well. If you get into that location, it seems like you're going to be dandy, because, you know, they can't get past those guys, because there's... Are those two, like, cliffs? Oh, no, they are accessible through. Ah, okay. I guess that ruins my plan slightly, because I thought those things were cliffs. And that people couldn't, like, walk over them, but it seems like they can.
do you mean
Possibly.
like these?
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can't walk over them.
Oh, well, in which case, yeah, you do have a choke point then.
I don't think it's necessary to bring them all the way back. I think as long as I just get my main man Marcus up, he'll be good.
Okay.
But I also want to get rid of this guy, so I'm thinking maybe a bit of that. No, I think... Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Let me introduce you to,
Affy.
what am I trying to say? Rescue chains, rescue drops, big brain strategies is what I've gotten speed on like every level up so far. This has been very lucky. Everything so far has been going super well RNG wise. I'm a bit surprised.
I bring the luck, baby.
Yeah, it seems like it. Let's see. So I'm gonna buy a couple of these bad boys. So the thing with them is 1-2 range. So regardless of what weapon the enemy has, you can always counterattack them.
Okay.
I think iron swords. I'll buy 2 of them. Lances. Nah. Well, yeah, I'll get 1. Okay. Probably won't need those, but I don't think it'll matter too much if I spend my money there. Okay, so the rescue chain drop thing.
What's the point of showing the red places then? Like those red squares. What's the point of them? If they just represent what you can't move to, why just not have?
No, it represents what you can attack.
But sometimes there's nothing there.
Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, I guess it's just to help you get an idea of I don't know, this game is I hate Fire Emblem.
It is gay, yeah, you're right.
Well, it's also because, like, this one it shows green squares when she's moving.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just because she can heal but not attack. And then
Yeah.
if I didn't have a weapon at all, it wouldn't show the red square. So I guess there's, like, you know, other things to it, other applications. Because there's also, like, long range, like, super long range things that'll have, like 10 range, you know, on the attack.
What, like a javelin or something?
Like, magic tomes.
Oh, okay, I see. Said the blind man. The reason that joke's funny is because blind man can't see. So when you say "I see," said the blind man, it's funny because it's an oxymoron. There you go.
Oh, okay. I didn't quite understand it myself.
No. Yeah, you did.
I did.
Did you actually not?
No, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay, right. I was gonna fight you, Jason.
Okay, so I'm wondering, he'll be fine. Yeah, that's the only... No, oh, right, there's 2 that can attack. So I'm, like, pretty much certain he would have been fine there regardless of if he got hit or not. But now I've got this long line of enemies.
Longer line.
Okay, so these guys shouldn't be a big deal. He can probably get there. This is gonna be like a thinking turn. Do you have any awesome topics to talk about? Wait, hold on. We'll be right back.
What's happening? Jason? Jason?